Today we're going to be looking at the watch face option for battery saver mode on the Garmin Instinct Solar first generation watch. So what are we talking about here? Because this is the Solar, we can do what's called battery saver mode. Basically what it's going to do is cut off most of the functions on the watch and preserve as much battery life as possible. There's a couple of different ways to turn this on. I'm going to do it through my control wheel. Press the control button, and then I've got battery saver set up in here. You'll notice that I have 24 days of battery life with battery saver off. I'm going to press GPS and we're going to turn battery saver on. You'll notice that it went to 52 days of estimated battery life. I'll go ahead and press the back button. You'll notice though, my watch face changed. The only thing we're seeing is the current date, the time, and the amount of time of battery life I have estimated on the watch, which is kind of boring to me. It doesn't help you a lot. Now I can still use my functions. I can still go and look at my widgets and so on and so forth. But in terms of the watch face, there's not a whole lot to see. I'm going to show you an option to change that. So let's go back and let's turn battery saver off. Again, once I turn it off, it goes back to my original watch face that I have set and configured. What if I want to keep that when I'm in battery saver mode? How do we do it? We're going to start by pressing and holding the menu button. It's the middle button on the left-hand side of the watch. That'll take us into our menu. Then we're going to use the up or down button. We're going to go to settings. It's the bottom of the list, so I use the up button to get to the bottom. Press GPS to go into settings. Then again, we're going to use the up or down button. We need to go down to Power Manager. On Power Manager, we're going to press GPS. The very first option you have under there is battery saver. This is where you can configure what happens when you go into battery saver mode. I'm going to press GPS to go into battery saver. I could turn it on from here. We're not going to do that, but I'm going to go down to edit, press GPS on edit. The very first option you have is watch face. You'll notice by default it's set to low power. That's what we saw a minute ago when we went to battery saver mode and we just saw the time, date, and estimated battery life. That is your low power watch face. But if I press GPS, I can go in and I can change that value, and I'm going to put don't change. Now it's telling me if you switch this, you're probably going to lose about 10 days of battery life by keeping your original watch face on there, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather have that data than the battery life. Switch it to whatever value you want. Now I've got watch face set to don't change. Let's go back to my watch face. And again, we're seeing the same thing, but let's put on battery saver now. Again, 24 days, but when I put battery saver on now, I've got 42 days versus 52 before, but if I go back, I have my original watch face. So I'm in battery saver mode, but it didn't put me in the low power watch face. I got to keep my existing watch face. I can still see all of my values. I had to sacrifice a little bit of battery life, but at least I can look at my watch at any time and see what I wanted to. That's what the watch face option does in battery saver mode. I hope the video helped.